Hey everybody, we are going to be doing a workout today that is Tabata style, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and then you'll rest 1 minute in between each exercise station. So your first one is going to be your lunge combination. So we're going to start off with level 1. You're going to be doing a reverse lunge. So just stay the same leg and you'll just lunge back. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Your level 2 variation, you're going to be doing a forward lunge. So step forward, come straight down, push off from your heel. Keep in mind, you don't want to hinge or round forward. Stay up nice and tall. And then your third option is to do a forward and a reverse lunge. And really try to keep it continuous, meaning don't stop in between each lunge. Just keep going, and you're going to really start feeling it in the non-moving leg. So you'll do 20 seconds on one side, rest for 10 seconds, and then you'll do 20 seconds on the other leg. So you'll do each side 4 times. The next superset is going to be biceps and triceps. So it's going to be a band tricep extension. You'll preferably have a door attachment, and you'll just stand here and just, sorry, I had a total brain fart, I just forgot what I was going to say, but just extend your elbows, keep the elbows in nice and tight. You've got a little hinge in the hips. Push those hips back, keep your chest up tall, and pull those shoulder blades back so you're not rounding forward like this. Pull those shoulders back, keep the chest lifted, and squeeze your triceps as you extend. A couple different options for the bicep curls. If you have a band, you can use that. This is a little easier with doing a hammer curl. Keep it loose here in the center. That way you'll have more tensions on the side. Keep those palms facing forward, and you'll just curl up like this. So that's your band option, if you'd like to use that. Otherwise, you can just use some dumbbells. Palms will be facing out, and just doing both sides at the same time. Pay attention to where your shoulders are here. Make sure you're not rounding forward. Pull those shoulders down and back. Think of sticking your chest out a little bit and squeezing those shoulder blades back and really control it down. So that's your next superset. You'll alternate doing 4 times for each exercise. The third one is going to be a ball, leg curl, and hip extension. So the first one is a hip extension. Just place your feet up on top of the ball, arms down at your sides, lift those hips up as high as you can. Pull those abs in, squeeze your glutes and hamstrings at the top. If you want to make that a little bit harder, you can bend those elbows. Keep your abs nice and tight, squeeze your glutes at the top. And then 20 seconds, rest for 10. And then you will just do a hip extension. So you're just gonna lift those hips up, squeeze the glutes, just like that. And again, you can bend those elbows if you wanna make it harder. You can even take those arms up like this, but with the ball, that's gonna be really challenging. If you don't have an exercise ball, you can put your feet up on a chair for the hip extension, or you can do a bent knee hip extension as well. So this is if you have no equipment. Extend those hips up just like this. You can do bent elbows. You can do your arms lifted. And then for the straight leg, just put your feet up on a coffee table or a chair. All right, so that's the third one. Fourth one, Arnold's. This is just a different variation of an overhead press. So just stand nice and tall, palms face you first. You're gonna rotate out as you press up. Rotate back so your palms face you on the way down. So just like this. Ideally, you're going to use some heavier weights for this, but just for demo purposes, we're just going to use the same weights. And then you would use a little bit lighter weights with the thumbs up side raises. So just raise out to the side. Elbows aren't locked out, they're soft, but still keeping them nice and straight. So just lift to about shoulder height. Palms facing forward, squeeze those shoulders at the top, nice and controlled on the way down. So again, The overhead press is gonna typically be a little bit heavier weight, and then the side raise is gonna be a little bit lighter. So those are your 4 stations or your 4 supersets. And then for a finisher, we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 3 rounds of each. So your first one's gonna be a broad jump burpee. And I'll just demonstrate from here. All right, if you really need low impact, you can just step with 1 foot, come down, do a burpee, a level 1 burpee, stand up, and then alternate your feet when you jump. That's if you've got some knee and low back issues and you can't do high impact. Otherwise, you're gonna jump, land soft, and then just continue to jump. So if you don't have a lot of room, you might be able to jump a couple times and then just turn around. So those are your broad jump burpees. Really try to exert yourself on those jumps and cover as much ground as you can. And then you're gonna rest for 30 seconds. Your next one is gonna be a side-to-side frog jump. So you're gonna jump up and just explode. Keep your chest up. So this is what I don't want. I don't want you bending forward like this. Your butt needs to be down, your chest needs to be up, and then explode. And then if you need to take that hop out and make it less intense, that's a different option that you can do. Don't let your knees collapse in, push them out. Chest up, butt down, and that's pretty much it. So try to do 3 rounds of each of those. That's your finisher, and then you're all set.